William Ruto is going to Homa Bay. That William Ruto is going to Nyanza and specifically Homa Bay. This is the 6th time this year that William Ruto has camped in Homa Bay. And we can see the relationship between William Ruto and Gladys Wanga is becoming more and more cordial each and every single day. And we have to ask ourselves some questions. What is William Ruto planning? And what is William Ruto doing in Homa Bay that even we can see him having a cordial relationship with Gladys Wanga to a point whereby we can see him hata anapika samaki, he's cooking fish and serving Gladys Wanga. Is the president trying to court Gladys Wanga? And if he's courting Gladys Wanga, why is he doing this? Why Gladys Wanga? And why has he settled for Gladys Wanga? Because something is cooking, and it is not just the fish that William Ruto is cooking. There is something more to it that is cooking, that we need to sit and ask ourselves and interrogate keenly and ask ourselves, what is this that William Ruto has seen in Gladys Wanga, and Israel a part of all this agreement? Because we can see that Gladys Wanga is also becoming more comfortable with having the president in his place, despite the fact that, yes, he might be looking for development, but there's some political angle to it. So before I go into the details, I want to let you know that if you're coming here for the first time, kindly take a second to subscribe and to hit the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you will always be the first to watch. So kindly do so. Na kama kawaida, I'll be back. Thank you for everyone who has subscribed, and for the return subscribers, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So as I am saying, that we know that William Ruto was in Homa Bay to launch the county government annual meeting or something, whatever annual convention that they always have. And you can see that he went even to an extent whereby he launched the Homa Bay amphitheater that was just recently constructed. He launched the county government of Homa Bay offices that were launched by Gladys, that were built by Gladys Wanga, and even went to an extent of having these women that were dancing in the Homa Bay in State Lodge. These Luo women were dancing and feeling good, and you can see even the president is enjoying the music, and even he cooked some fish and even served Gladys Wanga and the women that were there. So we want to look at it keenly with a political angle to it, because I believe that the president going to Homa Bay all the time, it is not in vain. There is a reason why the president is going to Homa Bay. And these are one of the conclusions that I need to give you. These are some of the things that I need to bring forth. Number one, the president is looking at 2027. And the president understands very well that if I get the support of the Luos, then I will get the support that I need to win my 2024-27 bid. Why am I saying this? I always said a while back that having Luos on your side, even if some people feel that Luo don't have too much numbers, but having Luos on your side, we create a momentum, creates a narrative that you have already won that election. Why do we say this? Because Luos are known to be hyper people. Luos are known to be like people who are like, when they are always outspoken. When they love something, they show it. When they love something, they go around and do it, everything. Like, they are not people that they can say they support you and then they'll just sit back. The Luos will show. Luos will do songs for you. Luos will come in the street. Luos will show that they genuinely like and love you. So that Ruto really needs that, because he needs to have Luos on his side when he moves close to 2027, because he knows that once he has the support of Luos, then at least the campaign that will be there in 2027 will be more vibrant, because he knows that he will have a community that itakuwa imemshikilia vizuri. Another thing that William Ruto is looking at, if I get Gladys Wanga to my side, I might just win the heart of women. I might just win the heart of women that he feels that they are the majority in this country. And you know, William Ruto is a very strategic politician. William Ruto is not a politician who just wakes up and makes decisions. He's someone who calculates things very well. And that is one point that many people, even Gachagua himself, underestimate William Ruto. William Ruto is not a person you underestimate. He's a person who is very calculative. And that is the difference between William Ruto and his competitor, if that will be Gachagua back then. Because William Ruto understands, if he gets Luos and he wins women by his side, and he wins and he gets the support from the Kalenjin community, then William Ruto knows very well that 2027 will be a done deal for him. He will have won that election. And that is something. And that is why he's also working strategically so that he can pull Kalonzo from Gachagua. And if he manages to do that, then Gachagua will just be an empty shell. Gachagua will not have anyone else to run with him, to work with him that. So, William Ruto has to make sure that he courts Gladys Wanga, and in the process of courting Gladys Wanga, he's also courting the Luos. Remember that William Ruto is not going to Kisumu, he's not going to these other parts of the country, he's going to Homa Bay, because there's something special about the Luos of Homa Bay. Luos of Homa Bay are known to be very rowdy, but if they support you, then their support transcends to other counties that have Luos in it. So he understands that the epicenter of Kenyan politics, of Luo politics, is in Homa Bay. You get? And he understands that once he gets the support from the Homa Bay people, then he knows that it's very easy to go and convince the people of Siaya and to go and convince the people of Kisumu and all these other areas. So he understands this very well. And another point that I think from all this is Raila Odinga part of this agreement. I think this was one of the agreements that they had with William Ruto. That for me to support you, then you must show your closeness to William Ruto, to Gladys Wanga. Because Raila still believes that Kenyans need the first president. Raila still believes that it is time for us to have the first woman president or the first woman deputy president. So I think this was part of the agreement that they signed with William Ruto, that as I'm going to support you, then you must pick a woman as a deputy president, and I'm going to support you fully. And I think that is what William Ruto is trying to follow up. He's trying to make sure that on the ballot in 2027, he's going to have a woman deputy president. Because I think that one will be a game changer if we are going to have the first woman deputy president. Because remember, Raila and Ruto are not small politicians. These are smart people. These are politicians that have been in the game. They understand how this one should be played. And this is what the people who are planning to remove Ruto and Raila from power in 2027, you people, you have a lot of homework to do. You have a lot of things that you need to sit down and really think critically. But anyway, so generally, and the other reason that I might say that I think about all this is that the president has accepted that he no longer wants Murima votes. He no longer wants vote from Mount Kenya. The president doesn't care about Mount Kenya anymore. And now he's looking at another angle. He's looking at another direction where he can get that support. And he has decided that I'm done with Mount Kenya. And people like Kindiki have failed to prove themselves. They have failed to convince the president that they can give him vote in Mount Kenya. So the president doesn't care about Mount Kenya anymore. The president now only looks at Nyanza. And he's looking at Nyanza with a keen eye because he understands that that is where he's going to get his support. And you know, when the president focuses in something, he dedicates his mind and his everything to it. You remember how he started courting Mount Kenya. He started way back. In 2013, he started courting Mount Kenya. He will spend a lot of time in Mount Kenya. He will go into Mount Kenya in so many times. He will camp there most of the time until he won the heart of the people of the mountain. And they voted for him in 2022. So right now, he's also doing that with the Luos. He's being very strategic. You can see he's camping. He's giving all the goodies to the people of the Luos. He's to the Luo community. He's in Nyanza. He's in Kisumu. Sometimes he's in Siaya. He's doing all these things. And why is he doing that? He's doing that strategically because he's trying to court the people of Nyanza. He knows that by 2027, he will have won the people of Nyanza on his side. And once he do that, then it will be very easy for him to come out the winner in the next general general election. I know most of you will say that Luos don't have numbers. Don't ever be fooled, because these numbers during election get inflated. Even the numbers that Mount Kenya people have, these numbers sometimes they get inflated, and we know. And right now the president has the power to inflate or to deflate those numbers. So the president is just looking at where can he get his next support. So, and he doesn't believe that Kindiki and all these other people are offering solutions to him. So that's why he's taking a lot of goodies and a lot of things in Nyanza, and he's starting with Homa Bay. The focus is Homa Bay because he knows that from Homa Bay you can see even the narrative has changed. People are now starting to speak of 2 terms and all these things coming out in Nyanza. And with the compensation that that the task force that have said this committee to compensate the victims of post-election of this violence that have always occurred during demonstrations, the biggest people who will benefit from those compensation are the Luos, because Luos have always been the victim from 2017 to 2022 to 2023 and even to the so Luos stand a better chance of benefiting, and that's the best way of winning their heart. You get winning their heart, and that is what I can say. So you tell me what you think. Why is Gladys Wanga? And maybe probably we can look, is Gladys Wanga fit to be the deputy president of this country? Based on her track record and what she has done so far, I don't think she's. I don't think there's any reason why she can't be the deputy president. She has the experience, which is more than Gachagua had when he became the deputy president. She has been in parliament for longer. She understands politics. She has been in the opposition. And now she's running a county, and we can see things are running on smoothly. So we just hope that the relationship between Gladys Wanga and Raila and William Ruto will materialize into something big. So let's keep it here. This is the African Updater. You can share your views and your opinion in the comment section. But as always say, kindly remain respectful. Always remain respectful. Thank you. Until next time. Bye.